ThunderTalk, however, with the amount of range that they have, I think if they play their cards right, you cut into a 25-30 minute skirmish versus JDG, and you might be feeling really good about your chances in this. The Ignite is still up and available for them. As soon as they ding level 2, Pays and Missing have to be so careful.
Oh, Feather hooks Missing out of his crash down. He has to flash. 1xN follows, flashes galore, but guess what? It's first blood to ThunderTalk, right where you want it in 1xN's pocket.
Similar amount of this gold. It's going to be priority going over.
Uh-oh.
See that? Is he an invade?
Ren, he's going to get picked by the seismic shove. He just wanted to go for the invade onto the chickens, but now he's flashing on top of Scout, gets the 3-point knock up, but Scout is better timed with his flash, gets out to safety, and Shun welcomes Xiaohong Ren back into the LPL for the first time, and JDG are going to make it a bigger party here. Those ultimates come right online, and JDG making a 2-for-1. ThunderTalk are aggressively hopping on that first set of grubs. It does seem like, so Shun did take one, and then got on out of there. So despite all of the heroics of that really good pick play down towards the bot side of the river, it does look like ThunderTalk are going to come out with more grubs on the first turn. Oh, never mind. I misspoke because Xiaohong Ren smites away the scuttle, and now Shun's like, okay, free grub, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I'll take 2 grubs. Not bad, not bad. I think this is a big win coming in for JDG.
Play for him in ThunderTalk. Looks like it's going to be a pretty uncontested dragon, though I do see that Shun is pathing bot side, and Missing has an idea this is going on, but it's just a little bit too late to the play.
It's too fake, and also for ThunderTalk, I like what they're doing. They are playing a little bit and leaning towards the side with Azir. We've been seeing this all, time and time again. They're set up in the game. They haven't even lost mid-push. They still were able to grab that cleanse out of Phase. Just being able to slowly take these things off.
The first combo is Missing, throws down that Magnet Storm. Immediate bullet time there from Pays. They don't get the kill on the Feather, but guess who's going to try and grab it? It's Scout. Immediate depth charge over top, but Xiaohong Ren cannot protect his lovely support. And right on cue, the global ultimate impact of JDG's composition. See, this lineup brings the patience of it, letting the game come to them here, because we've seen a lot of teams kind of run headfirst into that grub pit to try and contest them, but it seems like CT are more looking for the kill onto Scout, who does have his flash but does not have his Weaver's Wall. Orenhorn committed along with the Emperor's Divide, and they're going to corner Scout in the alcove, and Hoya's going to bop him down. Kill found, but what does it potentially cost TT on the backside? Doesn't seem like too much here, as that last grub is going to be secured by Xiaohong Ren without the smite, so everything gobbled up by TT here on this top side.
Good collapse coming in from ThunderTalk turns into a pretty big win for them. There is a teleport available for Hoya. The dragon has spawned. I don't know if this is really your play. ThunderTalk, I think you just gotta give this one up, boys.
Yeah, he's walking head first into the fog. He's gonna have to flash out. He gets his partner hooked. His Feather once again will have to pay for the sins of his team. Hoya's TPing in a bit too late to this play as well, so JDG is just gonna try and turn onto him. The Crescent Guard does come down for Xiaohong Ren to buy some more space, but 1xN is completely cut off. ThunderTalk are completely scattered, and JDG are just gonna run right through this fight knowing it. It's gonna wipe down ThunderTalk. No kills found on the turn. Missing pays his life for a huge bounty.
Always going to be able to match, especially with that ultimate. So ThunderTalk end up putting themselves a bit in the hole. Will lose the dragon as well as the mid-tier one, which was kind of a point of strength for them. Their ability to clear the mid-wave a lot faster than this Misfortune. They're not going to be able to contest this. This is just going to be free gold now going over to Scout. I wonder, how close is he to finishing his second item? Because not only grabbing those kills, but also now grabbing the turret as well. This Talia is accelerated in the game alongside that Misfortune with how they execute this team fight.
I like this from JDG. They're getting all of their side lane priority, like you're calling, in order, and now they're coming for the collapse. Weaver's Wall going to cut out the top end play from Scout. Depth charge going to land on top of Missing, who tries to get his combo down, but there's the bullet time, separating everybody for ThunderTalk. They're once again scattered and looking pretty weak. Feather and 1xN both below half HP, and Scout knows it. He flashes in looking for that killer play to shut down ThunderTalk, and while he falls, Pays picks up all of the pieces behind him. JDG are just too locked in. Team fighting in this game one, and it might have just sealed the fate of ThunderTalk. Away from his second break point, so now you got to worry about those frontliners, those guys that need to start the fights and set up Pays and Scout being too difficult to deal with without the entire might of ThunderTalk. And here's the problem. They're going to get sped up pretty quickly here, as we talked about a little bit ago when that window hadn't come yet. Otacon is on the map, and This is Voracious Octagon, right? The one that enables even more snowball, aggressive playmaking. And I just feel like TT are in a position where they can't even really contest this, but again, they're feeling desperate. They're over-grouping, trying to play for this Octagon. They're teleporting in Setab, so dropping more side lane prio, but for now, Xiao Ren has gotten Xun off of this Voracious Octagon, but you know Xun wants to go for the smite, something that he struggled with a lot in the 50-50 position. He lost that 50-50 to Kanavi not too long ago to seal their fate in Game 2. How does it look up against the rookie? Xun is locked in, immediately snags that, and now everybody on JDG have false lives. Sure, they lose Xun off of the immediate play, but missing crashes down and sets up a beautiful bullet time from Pays. Everything going the way of JDG. They are just a league above ThunderTalk right now.
Amazing about JDG's spot in this game. Now almost 10,000 gold, and it feels like they haven't really missed a step in this game. There's been some instances, obviously Scout has fallen, but you are totally okay with that, especially with how they've played this game so far.
I mean, just look at the gold leads specifically in those damage dealing lanes here. Is right on cue. Pays maybe get a little bit too cute trying to toy with Hoya, but maybe he's baiting all along with Xun and Ala there to protect him. The big beefy boys up front, not letting their misfortune go down.
Oh.
We're not going to talk about that in Pale because Xun still gets the kill over onto Feather, and with those false lives for another minute 15, they can play as much full court press as they want onto the base of ThunderTalk.
Now, fans at home, you might be asking, why are these casters surprised that JDG are even playing half this well? It's more of that consistency. This is the kind of game that I'm expecting from JDG against every other team outside of top 4, top 5. But JDG have been famously inconsistent, as have many of our LPL teams. So we'll see how they close this one out.
Man, they're looking to go for the record of quickest game here in the LPL. The way that Scout is diving in with that Weaver's Wall under 2 Nexus turrets. Bullet time comes down again. This time, Hoya does a pretty good job canceling out Pays. Step Truck's going to come over across as well to back the misfortune off these Nexus turrets. But Setab's going to have to do a ton of work with these Sand Soldiers to keep JDG at bay. He goes in for the Shreeman Shuffle, gets one, but it's onto the Scion, who will happily recall back as they lose Setab. They lose their main wave clear. A tier 2 turret that I really feel like they should just let go. But here we go. Oh. They're going to get caught here by Scout. Good Emperor's Divide, though. Throws Scout into all of TT, but he had the stasis there. Flashes back out to safety. Turret goes down. Setab falls as well. ThunderTalk have lost their 1-man, 2-item power spike Azir, and they look completely scattered, completely shot down. The bullet time may go wide for Pays, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. JDG are just so much stronger. They are completely outclassed ThunderTalk in items, in gameplay, and just game 1 overall. Final touches being done by Pays. He throws down a couple more double taps. It's only Hoya left, and even he falls. A clean ace comes across for JDG, and potentially their cleanest game of the Rumble stage. 25 minutes to take a 1-0 lead over ThunderTalk.
Hey, taking care of business. That's what we want to see from JDG. And now that it's the back half of the split, we had a lot of questions. I mean, JDG just last week replaced their coach.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.